So, not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Practice makes perfect, I guess. Take a look at this replay now. I have the map, it's just not in the right folder now, is it? I have to fix that. It's not that it's not in the right folder, it's just that Warcraft 3 is finicky about its replays. So, Western Stream replays, the guy. I mean, whatever. Anyways, it's not my fault. I fixed it. Okay, here we go. Basically, you have to make like many copies of the same map or it won't work. Don't watch replays. Alright, here we go. There's some kind of an in-house captain's draft game, apparently. So this isn't exactly captain's mode, it's captain's draft. So it's kind of like random draft, although there are quite a few, quite many more heroes to basically ban and pick from. I think there's only like 2 bans. I really don't play captain's draft all that much. Captain's mode seems a bit better, but captain's draft is okay, I guess. It's War 3 Dota, so you just play whatever they play, so it's fine. Um, so it looks like they're banning Death Prophet and Weaver. So you can't actually select them there, but it just shows like a weird image thing. Yeah. So looks like you can also see ally chat. Not necessarily in this replay log, but overall you can see the ally chat. Now what we have here is an Undying in the pool, Ember Spirit, which is not released in Dota 2 yet. Oh, we've banned a Templar Assassin as well. So there's one more ban we're waiting for, I guess. Shadow Demon. Alright. So, and then also in the pool is the Ogre Magi, the Meepo, Slardar, Viper, Mirana, a Lifestealer, a Dragon Knight, a Bounty Hunter, a Tusk, Enigma, Witch Doctor, Storm. And it looks like one team is picked up Lifestealer for his team, and the other one has picked up a Viper. Okay, also in the draft is a Storm Spirit, Brewmaster, Sven, Troll Warlord, Legion Commander, and we've picked up an Ancient Apparition and an Undying. Anyways, also in the pool is Broodmother, Tinker, Soulkeeper, and Wisp. Or Io, actually, I guess they renamed him. Oh yeah, and Medusa, don't forget her. Alright, and then, of course there's the Ancient Apparition in the pool, obviously, because they picked him. I'm not sure if I mentioned him or not. But there we go. 3 heroes so far being picked. And a 4th one for Team Pink, I guess. Is that it? I guess it's kind of pinkish. 2 of the heroes are pink. And Team Blue. Now the funny thing is in War 3 Dota, a lot of the heroes, they don't have any hero color at all, or player color. Look, there's player color is blue, right? And here player color is pink. This hero actually has a hero glow. So there's a glow of pink. But this guy has no glow. This guy has no glow, and this guy has no glow. None of these guys have glows. Well, this guy has icy glow, but it's not exactly the same thing. And this guy has like some. These guys have weird glows too, but they're definitely not the same thing as a hero glow. So I kind of get annoyed as a Warcraft 3 player playing Warcraft 3 Dota sometimes, because some heroes are difficult to see. Like Undying might be a little difficult to see sometimes. It might just be difficult to tell whose team he's on or whatever, because there's no coloring for him. He always looks the same. It's kind of awkward. Anyway, So, how are they going to lane it? I have no idea. But if I had to guess, I'd say they throw Mirana to solo mid. Um, Actually, Vipers are solid solo mid as well, which is cool. It's always nice to have multiple options, and even Ancient Apparition I feel like would make it strong solo mid. So anyways, here's this other team. We've got Undying, Witch Doctor. Still haven't gone to their lanes yet. We're gonna have to change the terrain a little bit. There we go, that's better. It's easier for me to see. Okay. So Tinker solo mid. We've got Enigma headed at the top. So it doesn't exactly look like he's jungling until you do regular laning. I don't see that very often in Dota 2. You in War 3 Dota. Not that I played it very much, but whatever. Okay, so it looks like Lifesteal's going to jungle probably. He's got the Quelling Blade and the Stout Shield plus Tangos. So looks like we're going to have a Tri-Lane top maybe for Dire. We got Sven, Ancient Apparition, and Wisp. So they'll face off against an Enigma. So the Enigma's going to go ahead and ward this pull spot. So it'll be more difficult for them to jungle. And he's also going to put a ward here too to protect himself from ganks. He doesn't have a third ward, or else if he did, he'd probably plant one over here by the rune point. Anyway, actually it looks like Lifesteal might be doing some laning. Well, he's chopping down trees with his Quelling Blade at any rate. Here comes Undying. He's got the boost of his strength, and Witch Doctor to come help him out. So a dual lane or tri-lane, I'm not sure which, but probably it looks like overall a tri-lane. Even if he does jungle, he'd probably be fighting with his allies quite a bit, I would imagine. Oh, and the creeps are off, and they're already to the river on the Dire side, and they've been doing some blocking, so it took them a little longer to get there actually. Anyways, this first one will take a lot of damage and die really fast. And bam, you see that dollar sign? That means that guy got the last hit. And that exclamation point, that's the deny. Now Tinker got a deny, and there you got a last hit. So the momentum's kind of a little bit back and forth. Let's see how things are going here. Whoa. So Wisp is on harassment duty, trying to keep Enigma away from the golden experience. While Sven appears to be the hard carry. And this guy's just kind of doing the jungling, just sitting back and not deletion experience, apparently. Now what's going on over here? Mirana solo solo bottom on Dire. So relying on a leap to jump away from any sticky situations you might have. We've got this hard slow from Lifestealer, along with the suboptimal stun from Witch Doctor. I feel like he would be better in an offensive tri-lane, like over here, because then the stun could bounce back and forth. But who might argue with a good Witch Doctor? Maybe he'll be able to bounce it between Mirana and ranged creep. Who knows? I'm sure you could get creative and try to figure out a good way to do it properly. Anyway, so he'd probably find just where he is, or whatever. Just brainstorming. So, whoa, that guy gets hit by a laser. And, does he have enough regen to survive a lot of harassment from Tinker? Maybe. If he's not careful, Tinker's just going to burst him down and kill him, though. But he doesn't want to stray too far away to get to the trees with the Tango, because if he does, he might miss out on some experience. But you kind of need to when you're up against a Tinker. I think he's playing a little bit too dangerously. He almost died. Kind of hard to tell what abilities they've leveled up in War 3 Dota compared to Dota 2, because you can't just click on them. And same thing for like last hits and denies. Except as a replay, kind of think you can check your last hits and denies, can't you? Yeah, creep stats, there it is. So Lifestealer over here, 16 last hits and 5 denies. Where is that little guy? Oh, there he is. He's so hard to see in War 3 Dota, especially if you have a score screen up, right? But anyway, and then 16 for Sven. And oh, we lost first blood, but I'm pretty sure Sven took it on Enigma. Yep. I'm sure that Wisp was quite helpful. And they break through some trees with the tethers. That's kind of cool. Allows them to get out of there much faster. And they actually did that without even boots. So that's pretty nice. Good for them. How's the Radiant going to respond? They can keep rolling with it and say, oh, sorry, I'll do better from now on. What's going on anyway? I don't know. So, it's like Tinker's been relying on Bottle. He gets it. I'm not sure. But yeah. It looks like he's using it to try to kill Viper. Or at least push him out of the lane. Spam his spells. And then the courier comes and picks up the bottle to refill it. So Tinker can spend his mana some more. Looks like Witch Doctor is sensing that there's a gank coming from Dire. So he moved from bottom lane to go help out Tinker. Yeah, he's actually saying AA and Wisp in all chat. So he probably sees them with the ward. Yep, there's a Radiant ward, alright. And also in Dota 2, if it's a custom ward, you can click on it and it'll tell you who planted it. If it's just a regular ward, though, it won't tell you, which I think is a little bit odd. But oh well. Like, this just gives an incentive to people to actually get a custom ward. There we go. Actually, in War 3 Dota, you can find out just by hovering over it. This one's owned by Too Bad For You. This one is also owned by Too Bad For You. Too Bad For You is the Wisp player. So, actually, this ward was owned by Dire. Oh. Kororo was on Dire then, huh? No. Okay, now I'm really confused. Kororo is an observer. That's not good. Reza. Okay, Reza is Lifestealer. Captain of Radiant. And he just heavy slowed to this Mirana. But I think Mirana can get away, no problem. However, she is low, and without regeneration, I don't know if she can survive another attack like that. I think he has enough mana for one more slow, but he has to watch his own health and see if he can survive an assault on her. And he also has no regeneration right now, apart from his lifesteal. Whoa, and she's harassing him. I don't know if he can close in without some help. Oh, and here comes Witch Doctor. Oh, and he gets a successful Maledict off, I believe. So she's probably dead. Yeah, she's dead. Even if she tried to get away, it would do no good. So she tried to damage Witch Doctor as much as possible. But I kind of think that was... Maybe she should have gotten a denier last hit instead, because that guy has plenty of regen. I don't think it matters. But whatever. There's probably very little time for her to react. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of bugs that are not widely recognized in Dota 2, and one of them might very well be the Witch Doctor Maledict, but I'm not entirely sure. But at any rate, a lot of players, they really get to know their heroes, and they keep playing them over and over again, and they're pretty good. They're pretty skilled with those skills. Some bugs I know for sure, though. Slark, they still have some bugs. Others, like Spectre and Phantom Lancer, maybe, or whoever, those kinds of heroes, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, there was this Quelling Blade bug for Phantom Lancer. I didn't even know about it, because I never bought Quelling Blade on Phantom Lancer. But apparently it was a really big deal. They had to like ban it until they fixed the bug from some of the tournaments. Anyhow, it's pretty. Well, both teams are being really careful about not dying at the moment. I gotta unclick Fog of War. There we go. That's better. Now we can see everybody. Because I couldn't see AA and Wisp on Dire. That's not right. So anyhow, I forgot this Viper is managing to stay alive so far. How are his last hits doing? 26 and 6. How about versus Tinker? 20 and 8. So he's actually ahead of Tinker when it comes to the last hits. That's not bad. But, whoa, he's gonna get jumped up on by Witch Doctor, but Witch Doctor might be the one to die here. Yep. Actually, I think Witch Doctor didn't even realize Viper was there.
Our allies' town needs help.
Now, who owns this board? I don't know. How could he not know he wasn't there? I think he just wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, that's pretty silly. Your own ward sees the guy and you don't notice him walk past it. That's really bad. Really embarrassing, for sure. Anyhow, that gives the Dire a second kill. And then, whoa, she shoots a Sacred Arrow. Bam! Right on the money. But he bottles a haste rune, so he might get away. Yeah, he's getting away. If she had, like, phase boots, she probably would have closed the distance fast enough and done enough damage to probably kill him. Because that was a pretty long stun on that arrow. But whatever. I really like phase boots on Rihanna, they're awesome. They'll close the distance. I've seen a lot of people who have a lot of success with Mask of Madness. It's a really good item on her, because it makes her attack faster. I haven't gotten around to trying it yet, though. But what I do really like on her is Desolator. But Mask of Madness would certainly help you close the gap a lot faster. And give you more time to attack, and plus you'd attack faster too. She shoots another arrow. Oh, just barely misses. I think Viper didn't scare Tinker away well enough. Tinker kind of just stood there, and it was like only going to hit him if Viper scared him, because she couldn't aim it to where it would hit him if he just stand still, because then it would just hit a creep. So she was kind of relying on Viper there, which I can imagine in Dota 2 with voice chat, or even if they're just using Skype and communicating, she might be able to notify Viper that she wants him to intimidate Tinker a little as she throws the arrow. But, probably not able to do that in a game of War 3 Dota so much, for the most part. Oh, and, Mirana shooting that Lifestealer, trying to chase him away. Like, it looks like he might be trying to jungle, because he's getting really close to his... he has only like 105 gold from his armlet, and he wants to finish that. He's not going to risk getting ganked by AA or whoever else and trying to kill her. He's just going to get his armlet, and then he's going to go ahead and fight for reals. That's what I'm imagining he's going to be doing, but he still hasn't spent his gold yet, so it might just be a matter of him deciding he wanted to return to the lane first, instead of just trying to wrestle with the shop while he's jungling. Or maybe he has just doesn't care about the shop right now because he wants more gold. Here we go, there we go, he buys it. Alright, and then it could have just been that he didn't realize just exactly how much armor cost. I suppose it's a possibility. Or he just doesn't pay much attention to his gold count. Anyway, I'm not sure what Witch Doctor is trying to say. I thought this was supposed to be an in-house. Apparently it isn't. But hopefully it continues to be a 5v5. Because War 3 Dota is notorious for having games that If not, 5v5. I just wish you responded, but I think you know short for English. So this Wisp, wow, is totally underfarmed. Only subbing mask and gauntlets of strength. But let's look at the... Well, Sven has an armlet and treads. That's not bad. Which one is Sven? It's too bad for you, right? I guess so. Remember right. No, that's Wisp. GDT, whatever. Call him something. Okay, so he's got like 400 gold. Why is somebody pinging there? I don't know. I think this is the spectator or the observer pinging. Anyway, whoa, Sven is teleporting to bottom to go help me on now. This should be interesting. They're gonna try to kill Lifestealer? He's in the jungle. He's going to know he's coming now. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they just want to take the tower. With the leap, he could attack faster. Although I don't know if she's leveled up the leap all that much. Can't really say for sure. I haven't been examining her that closely. So anyhow, wow, this is pretty far into the game, and surprisingly enough, you know, you'll notice in War 3 Dota, the solo mid heroes, they just don't farm as much as in Dota 2. And a lot of that has to do with auto attack. You automatically attack, and as a result, harassment plays a much bigger part than you would normally see. But besides that, Tinker himself is big on harassment. At any rate, I totally missed that Ancient Apparition got probably what was a really easy double kill. And didn't... this guy actually survived, I believe. So, it seems like he just picked up some kills on the support. It's really awkward. But not too surprising considering Witch Doctor was just complaining about Undyne's lack of communication. And supposedly Undyne didn't know what he was doing. Anyway, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why. Oh, you know what? This is a bug. There's some kind of replay bug. All these yellow squares are where Undyne has planted a tombstone. That is really obnoxious. Anyway, carrying on. I'm going to get a drink of water. So, Radiant is in danger of losing their tower. That's what this observer keeps pointing out. As you might be able to guess, Mirana was carrying a double damage rune there. And whoa. Tinker getting initiated on by AA, but he wisely retreats. Sven is really low on health. What is he doing? Trying to kill Blue? Maybe? Maybe he's trying to get killed by Blue. He didn't try very hard, so he's doing. Wisp. What is Wisp doing? I don't understand what just happened. Did he teleport back up to top? I guess so. What is he saying? I can't check. Whatever. This doesn't matter. So the courier looks like that, right? For their team. And do they have a courier as well? Or no? Oh yeah, it's a goblin zeppelin, right? So you can see because it had the yellow on it that it's owned by the yellow player, which is Tinker, of course, I believe. No, it's Undyne. Oh, okay. Huh. And you're sharing it with Tinker. How nice of him. I just assumed it was Tinker, but apparently it's Undyne. That's cool. You don't typically see that much teamwork in War 3 Dota, but I guess in the captain's draft it's going to be a lot more common than like all pick easy mode or whatever, right? Uh-oh. Undying gonna kill people! Yeah! That was pretty exciting stuff. I finally get to see a kill. I'm just like running at the mouth and I barely even... Yeah. My videos are more for educational purposes than entertainment purposes. So keep that in mind. But when I see an Undying wreaking havoc, I'd like to see it. That is entertaining to me. Sure. Okay, now what's going on over here? Got a Mirana and a Wisp saying, hey, I don't want this Undying to get out of hand. I'm going to throw an arrow at him. BAM! And it hits the creep instead. So, yeah, he wisely juked that. I'm not sure it was so much of a juke as Mirana was just like, let's just throw this over here and see what happens. Fear will keep them in line, she says. No, that's something more like the loon would say, isn't it? Well, regardless. Here she comes. Oh, tethered. Oh, bam. I always find it interesting that you don't actually have to... People just walk up right next to you and you get stunned by it. You don't even have to be in between two heroes for the tether to smack you. I've always thought that was really odd. Anyhow, Undyne was... Whoa, yeah, see, look at the pause. And then her play just skips through it. So that's quite a bit different compared to the 32. Whoa! And he's dead, obviously. And Radiant is just having a really tough time. I really wonder if they can even come back at this point. Because they're just kind of dying all over the place. Whoop, here comes Undying. Let's see if he can do something, make something happen. Got boost, magic wand, and he's working on drums. If you can finish up those drums, it'd be really speedy and it'd be hard for people to get away. That would be good. But uh-oh, here comes the tether! Ah! Oh, and it breaks. Yeah, you should have kept chasing, you probably would have got him. Of course, you probably would have died. Probably would have been worth it. Who knows? We could boost the travels on Tinker. Maybe this could turn it around here. Who knows? What's going on at bottom? It's been nothing there. So if anybody wants to, they could be free farming this lane. And neither tower, first tower has been taken? No, this tower has been taken. Another replay book. Okay, well. This tower's still up. This one over there is down. This one is still up. What else is going down? We got a tri-lane up at top for Radiant. Are they gonna try to push? Maybe. And where did Lifestealer go? Oh, he's in the middle. He like blends in with the light. Yeah. So, we do have some people at bottom, including a Wisp and chasing a Tinker. And Sven's just free farming the lane. Here comes AA. So I kind of feel like Tinker might just be scared of Sven at this point. Which is a little strange because I don't think Sven has a blacking bar. Whoops. Get over here, Sven. Let me click on you. I'm not your opponent. It's okay. There we go. Yeah. Well. What I mean to say is he should definitely be afraid of all three of them, but not any one particular hero. In other words, I feel like he should have just tried to bite the bullet and try to kill one of them fast before they grouped up to try to kill him. In other words, sometimes the best defense is an insane offense. Here comes Sven. He's going somewhere else to top. Yep. At this point, he's just making... Look at all that gold. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, even with just a few hits, he makes up for the gold cost of a town portal scroll. And this is the beauty of your opponents trying to push against you. If you're stronger than them, then you can threaten to kill them. And if they don't get out of the way, you know, then they have to deal with you, right? And if they do get out of the way, you can just keep on defending. And this is actually where how I prefer to play Nature's Prophet in Dota 2. But most people wouldn't think to play him that way. They just tend to push and push and push instead of defending. That's kind of what the Sven is doing. He's just defending right now. Although, Lifestealer just got a really nice triple kill. So, I wonder how he did that. Oh, we'll have to watch the replay again and just call this a test or something. So I could really show this for entertainment purposes, since I'm just going on and on and on. You know what though, I mean, when you're playing a War 3 Dota game, you do not see all the triple kills, you just don't. Even in Dota 2, you probably wouldn't, but who knows. Here's some Wisp. Is he going to recharge his mana and health by teleporting him to the fountain, I wonder? What is he doing? Teleported from somewhere. I'm guessing it's not the fountain, because if he is, it's doing it the wrong way. Nope, that's what he was trying to do. Yeah, no, that's not how you do it. I used to do that back when I was a newbie with Wisp, but it doesn't work. It's not the proper way to do it. Anyhow, looks like Dire's starting to have some trouble. Radiant is closing in when it comes to kills. Viper is just really underperforming, I feel like, right now. Despite that really easy kill that he got on Witch Doctor early. That's like the only kill that he's got all game, and he's died twice since. That's like really bad. I'm quite surprised that he's doing quite so bad, actually. How are his items looking anyway? Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's got a Shadow Blade. See, that's such a cowardly item choice. I don't like it. But on top of the fact that he has a Shadow Blade, you'd think that he'd be able to find kills easily, but he just can't, huh? I don't know, he got that one kill without the Shadow Blade. I kind of feel like he doesn't need it. I get the impression he just isn't really as strong as Hero is. But the thing is, he's the captain. He picked every hero. Shouldn't he know how strong his hero is? Whatever. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Enigma trying to defend Tinker, but I don't know if it's going to work. Well, Tinker gets away, but Enigma dies. Now Witch Doctor's getting attacked. He's in danger. Is he going to go down? Well, there's a tower there, so it's detecting Mirana. Here comes Viper. Oh, here comes Undyne. Ow, and Tinker kills Mirana. And these guys run away. I feel like Dire's just too scared. Too scared, and Viper just refuses to get his hands dirty. It's not good. You gotta be more brave than that, Viper. Use your third skill. The magic resistance. Say, I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid of that. Just fight, 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 fight. Get a Vanguard if you have to, but tank up. Be a man. Or be a snake, whatever Viper is. Another Drake. Here we go. Okay, these guys are defending. And things are really looking good for Radiant right now. Apart from Sven being really strong, I kind of feel like nobody on Dire is really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let's see. Well, Mirana's throwing arrows, but I feel like she should be planting observer wards so she makes sure she gets those arrows right. She doesn't seem to be doing that at all. I don't recall clicking on any wards owned by Mihawk. News is owned by Jet Life from Ancient Apparition. So maybe she should be placing her own wards if Jet Life can't get it right where she needs them. Maybe he's just placing them for himself. I don't know what's the deal. Anyhow, this tower is still not gone down, which is pretty nice. It's always good to keep your middle tower up for as long as possible. I would even suggest sometimes it's a good idea not to deny it, just because being able to teleport to it is such a great strength. Whoa! That was really aggressive move by Sven. I didn't even see him coming. Oh, it was Sven and Wisp, wasn't it? It might not necessarily have been his idea. Who knows? I don't think this Wisp was very competent. Well, at any rate, that might just cost them the game. I felt like they were already getting to be at a disadvantage despite the fact that they had more kills. Just because Radiant's kills were more recent and they were worth more. Because of that, because the hero levels are higher up. So anyways, now I feel like Dire has completely made things worse. I think they already lost their advantage, and now they're in danger of losing the game if they don't make something happen soon. We gotta turn things around. And this guy's rage is about to wear off. Is she gonna land an arrow? She didn't even throw it. That's not making something happen, Mirana. What are you doing? Sleeping on the job? You think Tombstone is more important? Maybe she just didn't see Lifestealer. That's the problem with War 3 Dota. You just can't see Lifestealer properly. It's in Dota 2. You can see him a lot more clearly. It's very nice. I like it. I'm sure she never even saw him and didn't think that, oh yeah, his rare's gonna wear off. I'm gonna throw the arrow. Because that's what I would have done if I was Dota 2. Sure. Shoot the arrow, I guess is the proper term. Or fire the arrow, or whatever. Anyway. So they did lose their tower here. So there's another bonus gold for everyone on Radiant. I don't know what he's talking about, Clothra. Or he's talking about Lothar. Try to spell the guy's name right, dude. It's just a typo. I'm teasing him. Anyway, take a look at the gold graph. This is something that you don't see in Dota 2. Where is it? Gold lost is 0 for Lifestealer, because of course he hasn't died at all. 577 for Witch Doctor, 873 for Tinker, 540 for Undying, 1,151 for Enigma. So as far as gold management goes, when it comes to dying, Enigma's been the worst. So, although Tinker just died, and so he's racked up some more gold loss. You know, I'm recording this just as much for Dota 2 players as I am for War 3 Dota, even if not more so for Dota 2 players. So I'm really just trying to keep this as educational as possible. So if I lack on the entertainment, that's fine. I'm trying to teach you guys some stuff. So at any rate, there's nothing too peculiar about these numbers. You could say that Witch Doctor has died. The amount of times he's died have mostly been early on, perhaps, so he hasn't been losing so much gold, compared to Tinker just dying just recently. Wait, that's Hero. Yeah. Hero Kill Gold and his gold loss are both pretty high numbers, actually. But if you look at Enigma's Hero Kill Gold, it's only 281. So very interesting how even numbers like that just aren't even in Dota 2 at all. Sounds like Witch Doctor just died. I guess. I thought it was anti-mage. Whatever. Oh! Wow. Those zombies really going to work. And so is that Viper. So the Viper pulls through and finally kills Lifestealer. And look at his gold loss. 540 from just one death. So they discuss a little bit about the failure of the team fight. And we got a Black King bar on Savin, so that must be playing a role in that fight, I think. I think it was a huge issue. And we have Yasha's on Viper and Mirana. And now they're seizing the advantage that they have, however big or small it may be, and taking that tower. So that's good. They gotta be careful here or they're gonna lose a Mirana. Because they've pulled back. She starts the town pro scroll, but she was already getting mini stunned by Enigma. But Enigma calls out as she got a Lincoln Sphere. But I'm pretty sure she does not. So maybe she doesn't realize she can still leap in between stuns. You jump really fast. Let's take a look at Mihawk now. Oh, I forgot I should be pressing F11. See, she's nowhere near a Link Sphere. Now Orange might be trying to buy one though, who knows? I kinda doubt it. Oh, Witch Doctor lecturing the Enigma. A lot of people don't seem to get that if you're solo in your lane, you're kind of supposed to carry. It's kind of a responsibility that you have to your team to do what you can to carry the team. And if you're basically like not doing what you need to do, then it's not looking so good for you. You need to kind of have a lot of gold and a lot of experience, no matter the situation you're handed. You gotta find a way to make it work. Huh. Anyhow, he's got Lifestealer infested inside him. He's got a Blink Dagger, so I'm guessing their plan is to find the opponents and jump on them. I'm not sure if I like this plan a lot much because I feel like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We've got a Dagon on Tinker, so that's good. We really don't have much of anything on Undying, despite how well he's been doing. Looks like he's trying to make a hood, which is good, I suppose. He doesn't quite have it yet. AA's throwing his ultimate around. It hits Tinker, but kind of shrugs it off and just says, whatever. I'm just gonna keep farming. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set this like how. There we go, that's much better. We can see the minimap much more clearly. Whoa! Bam! He's dead. I don't know what he was thinking. How much gold lost is it now? Almost 1200. But look at Enigma. 1500. Look at Dara. They haven't lost quite so much, have they? Nope. This guy's lost a lot though, wow. Your Honor. Anyway, she's still trying to farm up though. She's got a Mantis style, that's nice. Looks like Dara's closing in and try to push and end the game maybe, aren't they? They sense the Radiant's resolve weakening, it seems like. They're pressuring them. Despite how badly Viper was doing, he was coming back and putting it forward. They sacrificed themselves in that one big fight over at middle, and that counted for a lot. Even though the Savin died, he fought his heart out, and that enabled the Viper to win the team fight. So, as you can see, Enigma's trying to guess what Dara's up to. And if you're wondering how come I don't see allied chat from Dire, it's not because they're using Skype like these guys are not doing, but
Our allies' town needs help.
although I suppose it's possible that they are, I'm pretty sure that they're not. Um, it's just because the replay was saved by somebody on Radiant. That's the
Our
issue.
warriors have
So
engaged.
that's how come you only see their allied chat. So in other words, it's a biased replay saving system, which is fine because if it was anything else, then people could use some kind of program to unlock the knowledge of what the opponents are typing to each other, and that would be cheating. Here we go! Oh, Undyne's got stunned, but he gets his ultimate off. Oh, where's his allies? Well, here comes somebody who's dying. That just really didn't look good for Radiance at all. It looks like, yeah, Radiant doesn't have a chance. After their win at middle, they were in a really sticky situation, and they couldn't respond fast enough to keep themselves from losing those towers. And then they just had some more pickoffs. Possibly a bit too much arguing. At any rate, certainly a lack of cooperation in general. So, let's just go ahead and look through everyone's items real quick. Whoops, that's not the correct button. Ugh. Whatever, I'll figure that out later. It was trying to take a screenshot. So actually, wow, some people are lagging a lot. Check out that lifestealer, 108 ms, that is huge. I don't know how you can even play that. Of course, I was actually lagging quite a bit in Dota 2 as well. But the games I was playing today were terrible. They were just really awful. Of course, I was playing on US East also, so that had something to do with it, I'm sure. I was just playing with whoever. They were like queuing on West and East, and I was just like, whatever. It's a weekend, everybody sucks. I'll beat them as long as my allies aren't losing on purpose. And that's just what happened. Then I got bored with it and was like, I'm tired of winning. Of course, as I was after I lost like 4 or 5 times in a row, but yeah. Yeah, heroes like Sven make a huge difference. How much is Sven lagging anyway? At all? I don't know. But I'm guessing not a whole lot. But even if it was, it might not be that big of a deal for him. I don't know. It's hard to say. He does go down though at some point. But everything's probably a little too late at this point. We've already been raxed at top. Huh. Comes Mantis style Mirana. That guy gets his ultimate off. Actually killing people, isn't he? He doesn't kill Mirana though. Comes Lifestealer. He's angry. So is the Undying. Oh, Lifestealer gets smacked right in the back. Right in the butt. Yeah, Dota, War 3 Dota tends to have that problem a lot. Certain spells, like Tether, are basically rigged because it lags you in War 3 Dota. I'm not even joking. Another one is Fissure. Fissure and Tether are just ridiculously laggy. Mantis style Tinker. So he uses the laser on her and then she's like, whatever. Wish she should have jumped out on the Starfall, but maybe she ran out of mana. No, I guess she's just conserving it. Hmm. Oh, so we got a gem on Enigma. I suppose that's to detect Viper. So he doesn't just sneak up on them and start killing people. See, in War 3 Dota, you could see that your ally has the gem by this funky icon that's above the guy's head. In Dota 2 they don't have that, which I'm totally cool with, but I get the feeling like some Dota 2 players maybe are too used to the War 3 Dota visual and don't realize their allies have a gem, even though they should. Too used to the War 3 Dota, maybe? Anyhow, here comes Mirana with an eagle horn. In Dota 2 they call it an eagle song, though. What's going on here? Ah! You're gonna kill Roshan! And Viper picks up the Aegis. That pit is so much bigger in War 3 Dota. Terrain in general is bigger, but yeah. I feel like Tyre's just trying to make sure they don't screw up. Taking it slowly. It's gonna chase down Tinker. Oh, Tinker's probably gonna die. Oh, he actually used his ultimate on him. That seems like a waste. It's not like he even has a scepter yet, does he? Nope. He's being very aggressive. Well, I guess he really doesn't want to deal with Tinker, so here we go. He's gonna try to Rax. Oh, here comes Undyne's ultimate. Is Wishlock gonna use his ultimate? I don't know, he's gonna use Ghost Scepter. There we go, there's his ultimate. And Viper's in serious trouble, but he hasn't died yet. And he has the Aegis, so that's really awkward. I feel like Dyer's got this fight won. Yep. Now that looked really easy. Well, anyway. Despite them tanking Witch Doctor's entire ultimate, it doesn't feel like they had much of a problem in that fight. So maybe Witch Doctor needs to level up a little bit better. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this so I can see